What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another SoRare video. This one we're looking at the top value plays that you could play for this week. So if you don't know SoRare, it's like DraftKings Rainmakers. You buy cards, you play them in a daily fantasy type of game. In this case, it's a week long. They also have a daily game. So we're going to look at value plays and then build out some lineups. And if you guys haven't signed up yet for SoRare, you can sign up, get free cards with the link down below to play in a lot of these contests. I think this is my best high-scoring lineup. Last week, Alvarado was great value. I think at 14 cap to get you 39, MPJ 24 to get 44. Jalen Johnson was like 36 to get 59, Eddie like 14 to 25. And then Harrison Barnes was like 25 to 28. So I did win some rewards that I already opened up. I probably should have just save them to open them up in the video, but it was just a couple boxes where I won Essence, which you can essentially use to make new cards. You can also buy new cards. This is the price for the instant buy for this season card, but you can get these a lot cheaper on the manager sales and playing last season's contest. But for the sake of this video, they have the popular player tab on instant buy, so it makes it easier to find some of the best values. Starting off with Zach Edey again. He played more minutes in the last week. I think he played 23 in a game and then like 22. So he definitely has 30 plus point upside when playing in the mid 20s of minutes. I think we could just see that minute number go up because he was in foul trouble like all of his first 5 games in the NBA. So without foul trouble, could be playing mid 20s of minutes. At a 17, still like that. Another guy I like is Josh Giddey at a 23 cap. He's had some big games already with the Bulls, getting over 40 fantasy points here. So at a 23, he's definitely looking pretty good as well. Buddy Hield here at a 23 cap would look good, but Steph Curry could possibly play on Monday. So if he plays 23, he's not going to be that great. Dyson Daniels at 15. I think this may be my favorite of the week here at a 15 cap. He's back after being injured, had some games in the high 30s and a 42, came back, still got 27. He's a 15 cap, should easily be able to double this up, and then, you know, moving forward, I think he's going to be a good play every week. He's not just a value card that you could play for a couple weeks, but moving forward, starting shooting guard should be a card you could play all the time. So I'm looking to get him in some of my lineups for sure. Drummond, a guy that I always been talking about and I still like with Embiid out. 25 cap, still waiting for him to get that 50, 60 point game where he's definitely capable of, with the blocks being 3 points, steals being 3, and he can always get you 20 rebounds. We just haven't seen the scoring out of him. So if we can get him to get even just like 15 real points and a bunch of rebounds, some block steals, at 25 he could absolutely smash. Koulibaly would be good, but 28 cap is a little high for him. Some more guys here. Walker Kessler, he's had some big scores at a 24 cap. With that bonus you get for the blocks, 46 in his last one. He had 49 in his first game, so could easily double up a 24 average cap, which it looks pretty high, but could easily double that one up. Some other guys getting too high, like Trey Mann at 34. Strother still looks good at 6, and with Jamal Murray out, still looking good to me. Got 28 in the last one at a 6 cap. You'll definitely take that. We talked about him last week. Still got a low cap here, so definitely like him. Jordan Hawkins at 14. You'll take that low cap as well. Been playing extremely well. Some games in the 30s, so that would be more than a double up on his cap. Christian Braun, a little high now at 21. I think there is some better value, but he could, with steals, get some big scores still. Pajemski, kind of the same thing as Buddy Hield here, with Steph Curry possibly back, not looking as good. Anthony Black looks okay here starting. I don't think he has massive upside, but could definitely see him getting 30. So I actually do like that one. Michael Porter Jr. at a 24 cap, no Jamal Murray. Looks good. You saw I had him in my lineup last week and he got 44, so definitely has some big point potential. Jared McCain is actually one that I own, and I'm looking to sell it right now because I think I got it for $4 or $5 early in the season. He had one game that he did pretty good where he scored like 19 points in the fourth quarter or something pretty crazy. but that was basically garbage time. Won't play much with the regular unit, and now Paul George looks like he is coming back on Monday. So I'm looking to sell this for a double up in what I paid, and then hopefully I can buy like Dyson Daniels. I don't know what his cost is. Cody Williams, one that I like, with Markkanen still out, still starting. Hopefully we get the news that he is still starting, but has had some really bad scores even starting, but playing in the 20s of minutes. I want to say he's even gotten close to 30 or maybe played 30 minutes. So, if he just gets like 3 steals, 10 points, 5 rebounds, and a few assists at a 10 cap, you're looking at something in the 20s of points, which would be pretty good at that cap. Some guys that weren't in the popular buys is Westbrook with Jamal Murray out at a 19 cap. He had a good one, 27, which was okay. He scored 5 real-life points in this one, so I expected him to score more when starting, but played 31 minutes, and he had like 5 steals, so I think one that's pretty underrated for this week. Okay, so Dyson Daniels here is $12 on his last year card. So if I sell McCain for $10, I might still be short of getting Dyson Daniels here, so I might have to sell some other stuff. Really want to get him in the lineup this week and have him for the season. I think a good one to have all season and for this week. Okay, so now let's go build some lineups. First off, we got the daily one. I'm going to put a daily lineup in this week. We have every single team playing today and none tomorrow, so there's not going to be a daily tomorrow. There's 0 teams playing, but let's see what we can do for a daily. All right, so we're going to play our star with Wemby, and then actually the only caveat of this is turnovers are -6 points, so we don't want guys that turn the ball over. Anthony Edwards, Fox, Ball, definitely will turn it over a lot. I'm going to go Jalen Johnson. I'll go Drummond here, a guy I talked about. I'll go Giddey, another guy I talked about as value. That leaves me with 35 to go with Jalen Green here. So that's going to be my daily lineup. I'll lock that one in. Okay, then before we build another lineup, I'm going to swap out a card to get a Dyson Daniels. So Dyson Daniels is 15, so I need to get 15 points here at least. Still like Alvarado this week, a guy I didn't mention actually his value with McCollum out. I'm going to drop Harrison Barnes here. I just don't think he has too much upside. So we'll get 21, and that will be enough to add Dyson Daniels. So we could put him in our next lineup. All right, so we have a bunch of value for this one. So I'm going to use a ton of just common value cards for a contender. So what we've got is Zach Edey, Dyson Daniels, who we just picked up. We got Alvarado, and now we got 36 to work with. I'm going to go MPJ. Now we got 49, and then I can go up to LaMelo Ball, and that's what we're going to run out for the contender. And then instead of doing a champion, because I don't think I have a great champion, I guess LaMelo Ball would be a decent champion at this point, but since I already used my Wemby, I'm actually not going to build this and save these for more daily contests during the week, which could be kind of fun. I haven't really had, commons to play the daily with during the week, so I'm going to try that out. Okay, so first we're going to build a contender, and we can't really use any of these guys because I don't have a ton of low value guys, but we can do something like this. So we can do Miles Turner, Josh Green, McDaniels, Brooke Lopez, Kelly Oubre. So not the strongest. Again, I don't have the value that's going to let me use guys like Julius Randle or Jalen Brunson or even Jalen Green over here. So that's what we're going to have to go with for our limited contender. So I actually like this lineup better that I just built here. What we're going with is Larry Nance, who's been playing a good amount with the injuries to the Hawks, at a 20. Monte Morris, a real flyer, at 8. You gotta hope that he plays a decent amount of minutes. But then you got Davion Mitchell, who's actually been starting for the Raptors, good value, Brunson, and Randall. So that's our second contender lineup. And if you guys haven't signed up yet for SoRare, you can sign up, get free cards with the link down below to play in a lot of these contests that we built out lineups for. And then you can also buy cards to play in the higher competitions, but you can use them all season. So definitely check it out. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in another one.